Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we are back here in Future Life Asia, where we try to help all of the Asian animals and bring them back home where they belong, especially the more endangered one. Therefore today we have another critical endangered animal, which is the Chinese alligator. As always, I won't mention every single mod I use of props, but I do have a playlist on my channel called Prop Mods or Mods Prop. I'm not sure which one. But it's every single modded prop pack we have in the game at this point. So if I use it, you know it's from one of those, and I have full videos with every single item there are in every single pack, and I also below have a link to how you install the mods. So therefore it should be easy to figure out, but do you have any issues with it, then please ask me in the comment section below. I would like just to mention that I have quite a few playlists actually on this channel, all related to Planet Zoo. But we have this one, which is our current zoo. We're building as speed builds. Then we also have a railway zoo, which are our live stream zoo. But every live stream is up afterwards, so you can go and watch it later if you don't have the time when I am live. But if you have the time when I'm live, feel free to join in, of course. It's also a zoo where you are the ones who decide what I'm gonna build next. You can put things on the wish list only by going into the last live stream I have, and you don't have to do that while I'm live, you can do that after, but always the newest one, and then comment which you wish that I build next. I can't promise it will be the next build, but it will come on the wish list and either come as a video on its own, or it will come as a compilation with that and another or two other wishes, depending on what it is. At this point I think we have 4 videos or live streams out, but I hope to do a lot more. Keep in mind that our railway zoo or all of my live stream zoos in the future will be more relaxed, where over here it's not scripted exactly, but there's a lot of research going into it and a lot of facts, and I need to talk in a certain tempo to get all I want to say out there before the video is over. In my live streams we are just chatting. I'm telling you about what I built. If you want to join in the conversation, you can certainly do that. There's no rules. We can talk about not anything, because I am still a private person. But join in with the conversation and ask if there's something you don't know how to do in Planet Zoo. I would really like to tell you, because I myself have really learned a lot from other YouTubers doing Planet Zoo, and I just think a live stream is a very good way to do that. So over there it's more relaxed, it's a way slower process. Here it is speed up a lot. And I'm just trying to relax and kind of learn to know you guys, so feel free to join over there also. Then we have our mod reviews, and it's only called reviews because I don't know what else to call them. I'm not practicing making mod myself. I never tried making one, so the facts about them, how well they're done, it's not really that much that I'm talking about. In that it's small, take a look at it. What does Supedia say, and is that a mod for you? Which are the difference between the mods? Some of the mods we have more variation of, and I try to make them themed. The last theme here have been crocodilian, so we have looked at alligators, one alligator, this alligator, crocodiles, sorry I can't talk today, and then lastly of course the caimans. And the week before we had wolves, so I tried to theme them in. So at one point hopefully we have a whole library on my channel just with every single mod out there for Planet Zoo that is kind of my goal for that, and also why I put out so many videos. They are actually fun to sit and make, and a lot of these modders actually impress me again and again. And even though this week I learned about a new modder which I actually got too much from this week, but I have never heard about him before, but he did a really good job. So that's also a video we have, or a playlist we have on this channel. I do also have playlists for older speed builds in older zoos, and I do also have, as I said in the beginning, the playlist for prop mods. I keep the prop mods and the animal mods apart, though we do have some props that actually are birds, and they are within prop mods, so therefore if you want a bird mod, you can go and check it out there. Lastly, before we get into all of the facts here, I just want to thank all of my subscribers so much. As I said before, I thought maybe 10 people wanted to subscribe within the first year, and we are only not even half a year in, and I have 40 subscribers. And I just want to thank you so much for joining this journey with me, and it actually means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And to talk a bit about the Chinese alligator here today, I have went to my trusty website from animalia.bio, which is probably my favorite animal facts site, and the link will be listed below if you want to go and read for it yourself, or about other animals too. The Chinese alligator is one of the smallest crocodilians. Again, it's a group of crocodiles, caimans, gharials, and alligators. And they have these very hard, dark green to black scales on the back, which turn to softer scales on the sides, and even softer on the belly. And on the belly it also has this lighter color, as a lot of crocodilians is known for. As the name states, it's live in China, and only China, where we have other animals that have names from one country but actually lives in more. This is only from China. It lives in the temperate and tropical climate zone, and they live very different places actually. They live in lakes, rivers, freshwater, saltwater, riparian, wetland, marsh, agricultural areas, anthropogenic areas, grassland, mountains, and even tropical moist forest. So they are actually very widespread in the areas that they live. The Chinese alligator is of course a predator like all of the other crocodilians, but because of its size it go for smaller prey such as smaller fish, snails, clam, water birds, and small mammals. Sometimes also turtles, but they are harder to get to eat actually. And the younger ones have to be satisfied with invertebrates such as insects, for instance. Now I would like to actually remember to state today that all of these corals I used, that's a blueprint from the workshop, and it's called CC's Aquatic Plant Pack, and it is from CC, which means you don't need any much to get it. You can just go in and search for it in Steam Workshop and then download it there. Though I'm not sure if you need any DLCs, but if you go in there, the link will also be below, so you can just use that to search for it. CC will have stated in there if you need any DLCs, I'm pretty sure. So you can go and check that if you want it, of course. But I'm personally in love with these corals, so I hope you are too. When it comes to mating, it's actually pretty equal between the male and female about how to find the mate. They are polyamorous, so they will not keep the mate over time, but they do actually bellow or roar to signal to the other sex that I am available and you can come here and meet me. They also have a musk gland which are located under their lower jaw, which produce a scent, which also are used to attract the opposite sex. The mom will actually make a nursery for the eggs. She will meet the male in June and get pregnant there, and then she will lay the eggs in the middle of July. Before she does that, she have to make a mound of mud and vegetation and kind of make a burrow in there where she will lay the eggs. She will lay between 10 and 40 eggs, and they will lay inside of this hollow until they are ready to hatch. The last thing the mother does before she leaves the nest is to cover it completely so no one else are going to eat her babies, of course. She will stay nearby, and when the babies are making a high-pitched croaking sound, it's described as here, she will basically run to the nest and dig them out. She will then take care of them through the first winter, but after that they are on their own, so they won't be mature before 5 or 7 years later. Most of the issues for the Chinese alligator is human-based. They are being hunted for their skin, and they also have a lot of issues with their habitat being destroyed. Furthermore, a lot of farmers have issues with them since they eat their dog and take the fish in the area. At this point, we know there are 10,150 individuals alive, though 10,000 of them is in captivity. So basically we have 150 left in the wild. It's clearly a species that needs help, but basically we need people who want to help them before they are able to be helped. We do luckily have a lot in captivity, so the species won't hopefully go completely under, but it is a realistic view that the number will disappear in the wild over time. Okay, everybody, it seems like we are at the end here, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, please tell me below, what do you think of this Chinese alligator? I thought it's so fascinating. I always thought of alligators as these humongous giant thingies, and these are so small and cute. And what I think of when I think about a caiman, but the caimans I looked at this week were humongous, so I'm so confused in my crocodilians. So I'm so happy I got the chance to learn more about them this week. Yeah, and I really hope you learned something too, to be honest. You know the drill, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in this video. Bye guys!